Hello everybody, Realm Builder Guy here, and welcome back to the channel, Crusader Kings 3, and the Al-Andalus achievement run. Sorry, I just lost my train of thought there after, what is that, 10 seconds? I think that's a new record for me. Plus I started coughing and choking on tea just before hitting record, so awesome timing. Well, a lot happened in the last episode, and I asked for your feedback, and I appreciate your feedback. Now we're going to go through some of the permutations, as it were, from the feedback. Now, one thing a lot of people are talking about is where are we? In Fez. Let's see here. You could construct a new special building here, take Fez, become head of the faith, which is cool. Not something I'm necessarily opposed to, but that's not what this is about, and that's not really something I'm overly focused on. But it may still happen, and I'll get into that in a bit. Why? So, obviously, a lot of people said take out the Thunids, and that's really the goal here. I also got confirmation from people that are much wiser than I am, that obviously a vassal of mine, even if they're allied against an enemy or with an enemy, cannot go to war against me. And if we share an ally, if I call that ally into the war first, then they will be my buddy first. So that's definitely a key aspect there to keep in mind. So what else? Well, as we know, we've got a lot of prestige. We're illustrious. We're not exalted among men just yet. I don't know. So we're still a bit quite a ways away from that. I mean, just 1,100 away from that. And it's growing at 6.23 per month. So, I mean, that's not what that is, but the fame level still, it's got a ways to go. And why is that important? Well, if we look at the Thunids, and let's just click on declare war, I can do everything. Get that county, I can get that county, I can get that duchy. I cannot invade the kingdom. Cannot. You may only attempt one invasion war against a kingdom to your title per lifetime. All right. Now, they are inferior to us militarily. We would get all that. It's all fantastic, all super duper. We're not exalted among men. That is the key thing here. We have the prestige. That's not the issue. It's that. I don't want to just take the duchy. I can take the Emirate of Valencia, I can take the Thunid Emirate and really crush them internally, or the Duchy of Aragon. Aragon? I watched Lord of the Rings recently. Aragon. So taking the Thunid Emirate would obviously be the big blow to them, but for that, we need more piety. So we don't really have that ability at this point. I want to knock them out in one swift blow. That is the goal here. Not swift, but in one decisive war, just finally be rid of them. Be done and over. We're not there. So that means we have to look at other targets in the meantime. That's a delaying a little bit. Emirids. We could go to war with them. If we declare war against them, we can take the duchy if we would have the piety, which we don't yet. Kingdom, same thing. We could take that county there, or we could take Majorca. We have that ability, but it's kind of one of those where we have to do it, but not at this point. I feel like if we would take the Thunids, we could force vassallation of these guys. All right. Hudids, not allied with anybody. They're there for the taking. If we declare a war there, we could take the duchy. If, of course, we, have the piety for it. Abu Bakr's claims, I don't even know where those are. That's not showing up anywhere. We could take the county. Again, we could take the whole kingdom, but we're back to the same old issue there. Plus, we'd have to go through a bunch of people to get there. So that's not an option. So what about the Christians around us? Let's look at those. Barcelona. They have no allies. They are already at war with the Dunids, so they are weakened. Declare war here. We could not invade the kingdom. We could conquer the duchy, which is really all we need. You don't need to do that. And we have the prestige for that. So that is one possible route. Now, they are already at war with others, both of which they're losing right now. My concern is we go to war, they capitulate to our enemies first, and it was all for naught. So there's that. Navarra. They have a pretty good standing army. They're relatively isolated. We could declare war on them, and holy war is an option here. We could do the duchy all the way up there. We cannot do the county. Why? Because we are not a paragon of virtue yet. So, invade kingdom, again, same thing. Duchy, holy war against the entire kingdom, that would really be the goal here. So Kingdom of Galicia, confirm, etc., etc. And then Castile. They don't have super strong allies. This could be one to go after. Declare a war here. Holy war for the duchy, and we can, change that. No, we can't actually. Never mind. We can take that, which would be a nice carving out for us in this area. They're vastly inferior. We could really crush them. Holy war for the entire kingdom of Leon. We can't do that. So, I mean, we're just kind of... We could do the duchy and carve out a nice chunk to the north in the meantime. Then there's Galicia. Yeah, not going to happen. They are allied with Asturias. Don't care about that. But they are allied with the Holy Roman Empire. So they are an absolute no-go. So, let's look to North Africa. We've got the Maghrebids. They are inferior to us. They are at war right now. We could declare war here. We could invade a duchy and basically take most of it. So we could do that. We could go across the sea and take the Maghrebids. Or we have Maghreb. They are also inferior to us. They don't have great alliances. We can declare war here. And then we could conquer the north to a degree. I mean, we could take the Hammadid Emirate, the Duchy of Rif, Duchy of Marrakesh. I mean, there are a lot of areas that we could take. We could go as far south as that, but there's no point. Really, strategically, the best one would be to take the north because that's where we're directly in. Now, strategy. Here's the thing. If we take on Castile, everything is going to be funneled through here. Now, they'll probably go around this way because it's different than EU4. You can just go through whoever's land if you want to. So those are really the options we face right now. I'm going to hit unpause. So there's not a ton we can really do. I mean, we can't take on the Dunids yet. Castile is really one that really, really, really interests me. They are in massive debt, so that means they're going to have a lot of issues. They need to rely on their allies. They cannot bring in any mercenaries. So taking them at this point, where they have the debt, and declaring a holy war, again, for that duchy, would make the most sense. Piety costs pretty low. We may not even need our allies at this point to take them on. If we win this one, you will seize all territory within his realm as part of Duchy of Leon. We have a new vassal. Yeah, so fervor goes up. So that's an option. Obviously, at some point, we need to expand to the north. Is this the time? We'll have to see. So there's a scheme at court. My spy master has come to me with grave news. While we do not know yet, someone is planning to kill my son-in-law. Okay. So that's really the direction to go. Now, if we look here, we can demand payment. So we'll just do that real quick. And yeah, that's really, those are the options we have at this point in time. I feel taking on Castile is probably the best bet. They are isolated. They are in debt. So I inherited a mosque. So we are over the domain limit. So now let's go here. Let's hit pause. Let's find someone that we can give something to. Let's grant him a title. Can I give him a mosque? Any mosque? I don't want to give him an entire emirate. No, I could give him that sheikhdom. Let's see here. I know this is based on who has what where. Let's see. Can we grant... What title can we grant him? Anything lower? No, not... Well... Emirate of Seville. Well, let's see. Who can we give what to? I mean, this is going to be a massive pain. Obviously, a partition is going to really, really, really hurt. So he's got a few sheikdoms up here in the north. Caracas, Nibla... Give him that one down there. Yeah, let's do that. Why not? Perfect. All right. And you can see how our money has already grown. We were at 55 before I unpaused the game. That did not help us with our domain limit. Okay. So, here, son, grant you a title. Let's give you the mosque. There we go. That would have been the better move, but oh well. Like I've mentioned before, I appreciate all the comments and suggestions as far as what direction to go with what. I do make note of them. Just know that I tend to forget them right away. Simply because once I hit record, there's so much I need to focus on, including talking and trying to be at least a little bit entertaining. I don't know if I'm succeeding in that or not, but it's something that just distracts from the way you're playing. All right, so I think what we're going to do here is we're going to move our rally point up to the north here. Put it in there, and then we will go after Castile. I think that's the one that makes the most sense to do something. We have to conquer these lands sooner or later anyway. May as well do it as soon as possible. Declare the war. So now we have our first holy war. Fantastic. 2 armies. Let's see. Neighboring ruler won a war. So we'll just start moving these guys in here. And if we need to, we can bring in some of our allies. We could buy mercenaries if we needed to. Let's call him in. Call a house member into war. Let's see, what else can we do? Valencia, Holy War. Let's call him into that war. He would cost too much. This guy we can call into this war. So yeah, it's costing some prestige, but we're still in a good position with our prestige, so I'm not overly concerned. All right. Let's take that there. And move on. So if we take a look now, how does this sit? They've got 1,400. We've got 10,000. So we should be in a good position to win this holy war against a very weak Castile. You know, we're already taking on the war goal here. That small army I'm not worried about. We've got some pretty large allied forces that should be moving in. They're moving into the north. Very, very nice. To help us with this war. We're still making a ton of money, despite raising all of our armies. All right, white peace. Yeah, no, decline that. Oh, our friend died. Al-Aziz died. All right, where can we send that army? Let's just send them in here for right this second. Help out with that siege. Perfect. That siege will be done here in 50 days. They're besieging just to the north of us. Fantastic. Fantastic. I mean, Castile really has no chance here in this war. This is going to be overwhelming force and start gobbling up. Like I said, I mean, if we're not in a position to really gobble up our Muslim neighbors at this point, we may as well gobble up the Christians to the north. All right, so let's send them up here. Oh, we're seeing acquaintances have died. Now we have troops there. So we're going to move these guys to the south. See if we can get a decisive victory there. See what they're going to do. Dynasty is known far and wide. I'd like to see if we could force a battle with them. That's a goal. I don't know where we're going to chase them to. Aha, we're going to battle them right here. I mean, our army isn't overly awesome, but we just have so many more soldiers than they do. And that's really the key one here. And we have won that battle. And we have a 100% war score. Fantastic. So let's go here to the prisoners. Can we get a weak hook? Can we ransom her? We just get weak hooks. All right, well, then let's enforce the demands. So be it. And we will disband our armies. Look at that. Look how much we've grown. All right. We can demand payment. All right, fine. We'll just take the one. We can create the Duchy of Leon, which obviously helps us a lot. And we have low county control. We need to spread out our holdings a little bit more. Succession laws. I still can't. So it's still not there. We're still not there. All right, so now we got to figure out how we're going to expand it. Now the Dunids, they've grown a lot now. They're definitely one to keep an eye on. Now we're getting closer to the Exalted Among Men, and that's really when the big war starts. But we ate up Castile. We broke them up. Leon is its own deal now. Who do we have? We have nobody that we're really at peace with. Now we could declare war. No, we are at a truce with them. Castile. We could declare war against them. I mean, we just eat them up bit by bit by bit. But I just don't quite want to do that yet. Navarra. We can do a holy war for the duchy there. And expand that way. And then we have Galicia completely encircled. Now we do need to change our domains. Let's see, you only have one title, next to nothing, and you will take over a lot. Let's see, what can we give him? The Sheikhdom of Malaga. And the mosque. That would help. Yeah. We'll grant him those titles. And then we still have more titles we need to give away. Now, what do we have? What do we have here? So Cordoba, we don't want to mess with that. That's our main thing. Algericus, Sevilla, Algericus. I'd be okay. Let's see, where's our money coming? Algericus, I'd be okay with giving away that one. The Sheikhdom of Mura, I could give away that one. Or Niebla. It's not producing a ton of money. So Niebla and Mura are ones that I'd be okay with giving away. Let's see. You have the Emirate of Murcia. Oh, how about that's a granddaughter. Let's see. What have I given you? Sheikhdom, the Emirate of Badajoz. Let's see. You, I've given a lot. Emirate of Algarve. You're not married yet, so we need to find you a spouse. That's for sure. Now you have children. Let's see. Can we grant him titles? We can. We can. So, let's see. Mura. Or we give him that one there. Niebla, because that gives him that mosque, and that gets us right to where we need to be. Perfect. So again, now I did speak about we need to marry off him. He's 14. We need to find someone that would be good. Salamanca. Let's first take a look at anybody with a good alliance. Alcanis, Bejas, internal. That would be also internal. There's really not much there that I would be overly interested in. If I'm perfectly honest. So instead, with him, let's go with relevance, and let's see if somebody has a good inheritable trait. Now he's 14. We keep that in mind. Let's see. Hail, that would be a good one. Ideally also someone who's roughly his age. So that would just be her. Because 30, 30, 34, that's not going to work. So we will go with that marriage. So need to make sure everyone's producing babies. All right. Negotiate that alliance. Perfect. Transfer Sheikh Mohammed of Malaga. Yes. That way you don't have the negative for someone having the wrong lord. All right, let's just go forward a little bit and then hit pause again. Because we've got low county control and we want to make sure that we take care of that. Let's see. Hold on. First, I need to double check what we have. These are our Salamanca, Avila, and Salamanca. Let's just go bit by bit through here and increase the control. All right. Now we could invest more, also in our infrastructure at home. Let's see what we have here. We can demand payment. Yeah, I don't care about that right now. Let's see if we can invest a little bit more in Cordoba. We've got a new stewardship perk, so at any cost. So that lets us sell titles decision, golden in exchange for prestige. All right, as we work our way through that. We can construct a new duchy building. We cannot yet because we don't have the right innovations. But it's time to upgrade a little bit here. So let's mansions. We can upgrade to the next one. Perfect. And farms and fields. We can't construct any of that just yet. Let's go to Seville. All right, we'll work on the livestock here in a second. Bailey, new walls, regimental clearings. Manor houses, farms and fields. Long term, that gives us levy size and supply limit. So we will construct that. Perfect. All right. As additional payment in a recent trade, I find myself in possession of a large herd of cattle. I've been assured that the animals are of the highest quality, but the question of what should be done with them remains. Cordoba will prosper from the herd. It's development growth plus 10%. It's a beautiful herd, but it could be more. So there is a 80% chance that's a large cattle herd. That gives us 20% dev growth. 19% chance of spending 35 prestige, or we gain 175 gold. I don't care about the gold right now. We'll try this one. And it didn't work, because why would it? 80% chance of success, and we fail. So now we are back to our decision on what to do here. Now, the Dunids are going to win a war here pretty soon, and they've gobbled up Barcelona. So, I mean, they continue to be the guys we need to keep an eye on. We cannot forget that we just had the chance, obviously, to do something against them, potentially to weaken them, but at this point I felt like I want to get to that exalted among men. Jeez, I always want to say amongst. And then just take it all. Might as well. Okay, a scheme at court. My spy master has come to me with a discovery. She is certain that my guest, Abdul Wahab, is scheming against my son-in-law, Gumer. So Abdul Wahab doesn't really like us. Gumer. Let the traitor be known to all. Throw him in jail. Throwing him in jail is exposed as an agent in the murder scheme. I don't care if he hates us. And as I have fair reason, no one will think I'm a tyrant. Throw him in jail. I could ransom him for 100 gold. Well, we're just going to keep him in there. I can demand payment. Fine, we'll do that. Low county control. Salamanca and Zamora. Where is Zamora? Up there. How are we looking here for county control? Council control, it still needs to grow. We'll just continue doing that. All right, so again, the next decision we have is what direction we want to go. The Amirids still have their alliance with North Africa. Plus, that's not a goal here. The goal here, obviously, Dunids, and then we have Hudids. Offer vassalage, he won't take. Amirids. Offer vassalage, dude does not like us. What else can we do? Leon. Kill him. That's not going to happen. Castile. I could kill him. That's not going to help. So, Hudids, I'm strongly assuming, we already looked at that, so he won't accept. At this point, it's just not quite there. It's 25. We'll accept if the totals are positive. If we send him a gift, that gains 32 opinion. So we'll do that. Offer vassalage. It's just not quite there yet. The de jure part is what hurts. Let's see. We can send him another gift. We're off by 14. You have already sent a gift, saying another one override the exist. Okay, opinion modifier now. So we boosted his opinion. That's fine. We'll just keep going that way. Oh, aha! So Cordoba is its own thing. So obviously somebody died here. They are completely on their own. Cordoba, offer vassalage. He won't accept. He's de jure vassal, 13. Let's send him a gift. Still won't accept. Oh, -2. And now we will sway him. All right. So we could gobble him up. Valencia. Vassalage, also too far away. We don't have the money to send any more gifts, so that's okay. We'll have the money back shortly. The Dunits. What if we declare a war? Change objective. Can't do that. We are so close here to take the Dunits, who now have had that split. What to do, people? These are the decisions that are... Sultana Butayana. Okay, I don't really know why I would take her. But there are directions we can go here. Obviously, we could take on Navarra. Clara were there. Lover's Pox, a nasty surprise. Get out of my bed, you treacherous Jezebel. As I slid between the sheets to join Khadija, I was horrified to find oozing blisters on her most private... Oh, blah. Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here. All right, so Navarra. Oh, Lub. We have a son. Mohammed, Abu Bakr, Ali Zalil. Let's go with that one. All right, we can declare a war on him for the duchy up here. Is there anything else? No. So that's the duchy we could take and just expand our realm even further. So the mansions have been constructed in Seville. Very nice. We're starting to get a little bit border gory here. Are we there yet? It's still -2. But we're starting to get there. Your mother died. Your brother died. Oh, that's not good. All right, what we will do here, let's make a decision. Let's Oh wow, we can do a lot here. Let's take a look. So we can dismantle the papacy. That's kind of interesting. We could found a university. We still need to... The development level in Sheikhdom of Salamanca is greater or equal to 40, so we need to get that up. That's very good. Dynasty of Many Crowns. At least 10 members fulfill... No, we can't do that. Found a holy order. Nope. Found a new empire. The costs are huge, and we have none of those. Dismantle the papacy. So yeah, it's... we need to convert the Pope. That'd be interesting. Alright, we can sell minor titles. We can gain a lot of gold. Sell minor titles will be unavailable for 5 years. Selling titles yields unpredictable results. We won't do that. Extort subjects. No, let's not do that. Let's call for a hunt. We need to reduce our stress and do something a little bit fun while we just let the situations unfold and as we get closer. So Saad has come of age. Very nice. Very, very nice. All right. Felling a beast. You would think it a creature from myth, perhaps a god disguised in animal form. It was the largest heart I have ever seen. Even after the beast was wounded, the chase lasted half a day. It is still an imposing sight, lying dead before me. Sultana Adja is just as awestruck. I have never seen such a thing, my lord. Its head will look beautiful on my great wall. Yeah, I can't increase the stress. So hunting trophy for 10 years. Prestige gets a nice boost, so we will do that. I'm just waiting for that to tick over. And then pretty soon we can have the war of all wars. Soon. Alright, so we have gained Novice Hunter. The hunt is drawing to an end. We mount our horses to leave the farmlands behind as the servants prepare the heart and other game for the journey back. I've held my share of hunts, and people around me have started to take notice. Word is spreading of my activities. So I gain 150 prestige, and that's trait. Okay. Ah, we're so close to exalted among men. See, I did not say amongst. I'm gonna hold off on. So we're gonna extend the patronage. The learning and the development growth is just fantastic. 185. We're in debt right now, but that won't last for long. So we have gained. Somebody likes us now. Who likes us now? Is it him? Who likes us? Somebody liked us. Looks like we have an internal war here going on. That's fine. Our sons are killing themselves or each other. We can have prison. We can declare wars. There's just so much to do. Let's actually take a look at the prisoners we have. What can we do with them? Hafsa Jamalit gets a weak hook on, or let's see, is she good at anything? No. We could demand conversion. So there's that. Gain a weak hook. Yeah, we'll do that. Because you never ever know what these people might be good for. No money for her. Miriam Hudit. Ooh. It's not bad in that. So we can recruit her and gain a weak hook. Well, let's just get the weak hook. And Folkmar. Folkmar, are you good at anything? Decent martial. Let's see. Wounded, scarred, disfigured... Catholic Franconian. We could execute him. Gain 12 dread. Catholicism is considered to be either hostile or evil. He's killed by you. Burn at the stake. I mean, are we somehow overly religious? Hunter, architect, cleric, callous, impatient, ambitious. No, not particularly. Negotiate his release. Can we convert him? Yes, we can. Let's gain a weak hook and recruit him. He'll do it all. We'll do that. Now, him. You wanted to kill somebody, right? You wanted to kill our son-in-law. Eh, screw it. We can ransom him. Get the money. And move all those people out. Perfect. Ransom is accepted. We have got money in the bank. So we are getting there. Slowly. Realm will lose when vassal dies. Okay, primary heir. Okay. Can we do nothing to him? No. Okay, we'll just keep an eye on that. Again, we're just so close. I have died! Oh, no. Alright, let's see what now happens. Continue to Sultan Muhammad V. Shedding the mortal coil. I had so much to live for. Bummer. Son of a gun. And it has all fallen apart. Oh, I hate partition. I hate it so much. So much. So now we get to negotiate all these alliances. We have too few spouses. Way above the domain limit. So frustrating. He's really not good at... He's good at learning. That's really the way he's going. Medicine, scholarship. Scholarship focus. We were so close. And now, I mean, we're just weak. You know, we've got the Sultanate of Badajoz split here. You know, vassalage. I mean, none of this is going to go anywhere. And we are back here, the Emirates of the Duhunids. We're back at the bottom of distinguished. We're so close. So damn close. And now it's all fallen apart. And it's almost like we got to start all over again. God, that's frustrating. Okay, so hold on. Hold on. So we're the primary heir of Badajoz. Let's see. What are we? We are gluttonous, impatient, callous. So, it's kind of a prick. What would the 5% chance it's successful? Over the domain limit. We got to rebuild our entire council. But we could gain that. I knew this was going to be a problem. Because you just have to, you're not there yet. You got to divvy out your titles. And we were so close. If the father would have just, if Sultan Abad ibn Muhammad would have simply lived a little bit longer, we were close to being able to go to war with the Dunids, take that over, and really roll Iberia. And now it's almost like it's back to the beginning. But if we can kill our brother, that would be huge. Or play the alliance game. I mean, how are we looking here? Got a lot of kids. He has children, but we are the heir here. Yeah. So close. All right. Well, I think this is the time to end this episode. Next one, we need to come back and we need to do a lot of work. Council, direction, strategy. So this was another episode where a lot happened, and now it's got to rebuild and rethink strategy. It was so close. That's so frustrating. I hate partition. I hate it so much. Anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, despite the frustration, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new to not miss anything around the channel. Until next time, I'm Realm Builder Guy, and I will talk to you soon.